employee benefits. Employee benefits are forms of giving from entities for services provided by works. Consists of number 1, short-term employee benefits. Number 2, post-employment benefits. Number 3, other long-term employee benefits. Number 4, severance. Short-term employment benefits. Short-term employee benefits have a maturity of 12 months after the end of the reporting period when works provide services kind, wage, salaries, guarantees, money for profit or bonus debt, non-monetary rewards. There are no actual assumptions short-term, so it is not discounted. And then short-term leave. Recognition and measurement of short-term rewards. Recognize when works have provided services. Short-term liabilities as number 1, liabilities after deducting the prepaid expense in case of overpayment. Number 2, expense of other statement allow for the acquisition or cost of short-term leave can be accumulated, recognized at the time the work provides service. Impactful leave that should not be accumulated, recognized when leave occurs. Rewards leave. The entity recognizes the expected cost of short-term employee benefits in the form of paid leave. In the case of paid leave can be accumulated at the time when works provide services that increase the right to paid leave in the future. In the event that paid leave cannot be accumulated at the time of the leave, the entity measures the expected cost of accruable paid leave as an additional amount expected to be paid by the entity to unused rights that have accumulated at the end of the reporting period.
I will explain profit sharing and bonus. An entity shall reconcile the expected cost of profit sharing and bonus only if a. The entity has a present legal or constructive obligation to make payments as a result of past event. This means that the entity has no realistic alternative but to make payments. And B. A reliable estimate of the liability can be made. And now I will explain disclosure. Disclosure in the financial statements of the amount of salary reserved by key management directors and commissioners.
Such contribution plans. For the example, there is a pension contribution will be deducted with a fixed nominal every month. It will not change, but at the time of the receipt of funds, it can be less than what should be paid in the risk, and it is the risk of the employee. But for a defined benefit plan with the same case, where the pension contribution will be deducted with a nominal that change every month, but at the end, the pension receipt, it will be according with the nominal that has been paid or have been paid, so that the employer has a higher risk. And the next is the program type. There are the defined contribution program and defined benefit program. And the form of program is multi-employer program, social service program, defined benefit program that define risk between entities in control of, and the last is guaranteed rewards.
Thank you for the opportunity. Hello, my name is Lidiana Nopini Mikatarianto. With my number of students is 311. Definite contribution program, recognition and measurement. 1. Recognize as expense. 2. Recognize liabilities or accrued expense. After deducting, those have been paid or assets or upfront payments if there is excess. 3. If dues are not fully due within 12 months, discounted. Disclosure 1. Recognize as a burden for the definite contribution program. 2. Definite contribution program. Information for the K61. For example, June 2015, the person dues to be paid by PTABC for the month are 5 million if the dues are paid out in the journal. Made is expenses for the debit 5 million, cash in credit 5 million. 2. If only 3 million is paid, the rest has not been paid until the end of June. The journal is expenses in debit 5 million, cash in credit 3 million, short-term liabilities in credit 2 million. Definite rewards program. Entity calculates legal and constructive obligation. Constructive obligation. 2. Entities have no realistic choice but to pay employee benefits. Example, when a change in an entity habits leads to deterioration of the working relationship between the entity and its workers. Definite benefits program. 1. The company has a legal and contractual obligation to meet the payment of rewards after the worker retires. 2. Perhaps unfunded, wholly or partially funded rewards are calculated of the assumptions of actuaries, demographic, and financial assumptions. 3. Funds are accumulated in the asset risk program on the exact benefit. Actual risk. The amount of definite benefit liabilities differs from expected due to the change in actuary assumptions. Investment risks. Investment returns on program asset differ from expected.
Thank you for the opportunity. Legia Ciri Vanessa 2019-310-308. Thank you.
Definite benefit program. Heredity determines the exact amount of liability or asset of reward with sufficient regularity that the amount recognized in the financial statement does not differ materially from the amount to be determined at the reporting period. The Native Financial Position Report recognizes net definite benefit liability asset in the financial position statement. When a entity
has a surplus in a definite benefit program, then the entity measures the definite reward asset allowed amount between the fixed reward program surplus and the upper limit of the asset, which determined by asking the discount rate. Next, on income statement and other comprehensive income, recognized as expenses or income, current service fees, past service fees, net interest, profit on statement loss, other comprehensive income. Next, definite rewards cost component, service fee, net interest on liability or asset, net definite benefit. Remeasurement of net definite benefit liability or asset in other comprehensive income.
And then I will explain about other long-term employment benefits. There is number one, long-term reward. The second is tenure rewards or other long-term service reward. The third is permanent disability benefit. And the fourth is debt for profit and bonus paid under or equal 12 months after the end of the reporting period when workers provide their services. And the last is deferred compensation paid under 12 months after the end of the reporting period during which services are provided. And next is other long-term employment benefit recognized as liability. Is total net value of the sum. Number one is the present value of defined benefit liabilities at the end of the reporting period. The second is reduced by the fair value of the program assets at the end of the reporting period if any other than liabilities that must be repaid directly. Next, I will explain about severance in terms of recognized severance and liability and expenses at an earlier date among. Number one is the entity may not withdraw the offer of such reward, and the entity recognize costs for restructuring that are within the scope of PS Akta 57 and involve severance payment.
Severance results from an entity decision to sever employment or a worker's decision to achieve a reward from an entity for termination of a contract. 2. Severance does not result from termination of contract without entity of or as a result of mandatory full-time benefit. 3. Severance is usually a lump sum payment. Some employee benefit are awarded regardless of the reason why the worker quit. Severance measurement. The entity must measure severance at the time of initial recognition and must measure and subsequent change in accordance with the nature of the employee's rewards. Thank you.